Flashback just a handful of years ago, 70 pounds ago. Honestly, it feels like forever ago at this point. I specifically remember looking in the mirror and just not recognizing myself at all. Not even just the weight and the fat I put on. Physically and mentally, I was just completely drained. And today, a lot of my friends, co-workers, talk about how unrecognizable I am now compared to where I once was at. I finally made the changes, I put my head down, and I just went to work every day. Completely transformed my body. These days, I am in complete control of my weight. It wasn't just the gym that made this change. It was a bunch of small, what many would consider boring, daily habits that added up and just completely 180 turned my life around. I know I'm not the only one that struggled with these problems. So in this video today, I'm gonna break down the real habits that help me become the healthiest, happiest version of myself. I don't think these are all super typical, so stick around. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Quick intro about myself. My name is bailaddis. I am just about to be turning 26 years old. I'm a southeastern Wisconsin real estate agent and somebody with a goal of building the healthiest, happiest lifestyle he possibly can at this point. I post tons of real estate and health and fitness related content. If anybody's interested in that, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll jump into the video now. 11 habits that help transform my life. Starting with number 1, a critical part of fat loss is having a consistent sleep schedule that fits your life. Everybody thinks they're a hard ass if they sleep for 4 or 5 hours a night. Shoot for 7 hours, get more if possible of good quality sleep. I have a Garmin Forerunner 965 smartwatch that tracks my sleep every night. Sometimes you'll get a good 8.5 hours of sleep, but your sleep score is gonna be garbage because you're waking up and you're just not getting into that deep REM state. So do what you can to have a consistent sleep schedule. Your mind and your body will thank you. Rest is critical. Everybody wants to work hard. You should be resting just as hard as you're working. I'm going to pair a couple things into number 2. Daily movement in the gym and outside of the gym was massive for me. Slowly easing into a gym schedule. Make sure it's doable for you and it's realistic. Outside of the gym, focus on getting your body moving after meals. Don't just think work out a couple times a week. Think active lifestyle. You shouldn't just be making the change of going to the gym a couple times and still coming home, sitting around watching Netflix or whatever. You have to change your entire lifestyle. You have to get your body moving, go on walks, get outside, play a sport, taking the stairs over an elevator, walking around in your office. That was huge in changing myself. I had to change how my brain was wired and not just work out, but just completely change my lifestyle overall. Number 3, probably the most important part, meal planning and meal prepping, whether that be your dinners, your lunches, your breakfast, whatever that is for your lifestyle. It prevents the last minute shitty decisions, makes it easier to stick to protein goals, makes it easier to stick to calorie goals, creates a structure, removes that decision fatigue that we all get tired of. So food is your fuel. It should not be a constant source of happiness. No emotional eating. It's okay to enjoy yourself, but you have to reel it in and do it in moderation. Another extremely important habit that I created was learning to manage my stress. When you're stressed out, your cravings are bad, you store fat more, you feel burnt out. I used a couple of tools to try to control my stress. I mean, for me, that was running or just exercising, period, was a big stress remover. Taking time to just think during the day, take some deep breaths, relax, take a cold shower, and just listen to your mind and take breaks when you need it. More recently, that was putting myself in the position to quit a very stressful job and start something fresh and more enjoyable. So treat your mind just as good as you treat your body. Number 5, staying hydrated, like actually hydrating. And that doesn't just mean slamming water all day. You got to get the minerals in your body to actually absorb and hold on to that water. If you get hydrated, you're going to notice you got more energy. Your cravings are going to be down. Half the time you're hungry, you're probably just dehydrated. You're going to digest food better and your workouts are going to go better. Number 6 is what we just talked about in last week's videos. That is having a solid morning routine. If you want to know my full morning routine, go watch last week's video. I think you guys will really enjoy it. Doesn't have to be sexy. It just needs to be consistent and productive. I mean, even getting in 15 minutes of movement in the morning, going on a walk, giving yourself time to wake up and reflect, plan your day makes a difference. No more getting up 20 minutes before you gotta leave for your job. Let's plan things out a little bit. Number 7 was tracking progress beyond the scale. As addicting as it is to watch that number drop, it is equally as difficult to watch that number stay still. Know that weight is gonna fluctuate. Track your progress in other ways too. How are your clothes fitting? Are your jeans loosening up? How are your energy levels? Take pictures. That's gonna keep you motivated when the scale isn't. 8 is learning to cook simple, healthy meals, high protein meals, learning to make the foods you love macro friendly. That was a huge change for me. I mean, it's super convenient to stop and pick something up, but you get an extra sense of fulfillment when you're creating these meals that are super good for you. Not only are you going to help with your health, you're going to save money, it's going to be easier to hit your macros, you're going to transform your body faster, and you're just going to feel this extra sense of fulfillment in your day. My fiance and I cook probably 5 times a week. We'll eat leftovers some days, but I mean, we plan healthy, macro-friendly meals that we're excited about, and we are genuinely excited for just about every single dinner we have. Number 9 was reducing my alcohol intake and my late night snacking, which in my opinion go hand in hand. I mean, alcohol is a massive gain killer. Don't get me wrong, I drink every once in a while. I let loose and do have fun. I'm not a robot. I want to enjoy my life, and sometimes drinking and socializing is a good time. But in the long run, yeah, you're absolutely just smoking your gains away. Not to mention a night out just completely sets your routine off. Your sleeping schedule's off. Your recovery's bad. You're snacking at night. So I'm not saying eliminate this. I'm saying minimize it. 10, build a support system. Don't think you have to battle your demons on your own. Don't think that nobody cares about you, and just don't be secretive about what's going on in your life. I have been guilty of this numerous times. This real estate job has taught me not to be a secret agent. It's okay to talk about yourself. It's okay to talk about how you're feeling. Let the people around you help you, hold you accountable. Community equals stability. Doesn't have to be blood relatives or family. Create your own little environment of friends, co-workers, whatever that is to you. Put yourself out there a little bit and watch yourself thrive. Ending on a very important note, learn to practice self-compassion. Nobody's perfect. Sometimes we hold ourselves to an unreachable standard, which is okay, you know, it keeps us motivated, but you have to keep yourself grounded at the same time. If you have a bad day, it's all about coming back the next day and making the most out of it. You don't start over on Monday, you keep pick it up the next day and you keep going. I'm a human being. I get down on myself. I get this imposter syndrome creeping up on me all the time. It's temporary. Eventually, if you just keep compounding the days, you keep working, the sky's the limit. I truly believe that. So yeah, the workouts mattered, but the healthy habits, the sleep, the hydration, the movement, that's what made me unrecognizable from my previous self. You don't need a gym membership or a perfect plan to get started. Just pick one of these habits or another habit that you've discovered, implement it today and work on perfecting that and jump to the next. By all means, I'm just a normal, average guy. If I can do it, you can do it. I know early on in my journey, seeing something like this would have been huge. It's almost like a sign. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you next week, Thursday.